Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly? We can be alone in the castle in the sky. We can run away and leave this.
Hello everybody, welcome to lesson 14, and now we will be learning about journalizing. So in the previous lesson we learned the rules of debit and credit, and now we will be applying these rules of debit and credit on how to properly record transactions in the book of original entry or the general journal. Remember, nung ating mga previous lesson, na-introduce ko na rin sa inyo yung Book of Accounts, and doon sa Book of Accounts is nandun itong tinatawag nating General Journal. Okay, so before anything else, paki-download po uli ang Handout 012 kung printed na, very good kayo dyan. Okay, so we will be recording all of the transactions for the month of April for landing on new travel services company. And then what we will be doing today is punta kayo ng page 7, doon tayo ngayon maggagawa ng ating mga journal entries today. Okay, so let me give you first an overview of what we will do today. The first step of the accounting cycle is the analysis of business transactions, the analysis of source documents. So tapos na tayo doon in the previous videos. And now we are on the second step of the accounting cycle, journalizing and a general journal. So i-record na natin yung mga transactions formally in the book of accounts, in the book of original entry, the general journal. Okay, so I think we're ready to start. Okay, so this is the general journal. So as you can see also in the page 7 of your handouts, ganun din yung format. Okay, so we first have the date column and then description column. Then we have the PR or the posting reference column, and then debit and credit. Okay, so bago tayo mag-record ng transactions is magbibigay muna ako ng itsura ng sample kung paano ba mag-record ng transactions dito sa General Journal. Okay, so we start here with the date column. So, yung year ng transaction ng una nyong ilalagay. Okay, so we have, let's say for example, 20XX muna kasi sample lang muna ilalagay ko dito. Do not put this in your handout, huwag nyo ito isusulat. Okay, so kunyari, 20XX. Yan. Tapos lalagay niyo yung month, kung anong month man siya. Abbreviation na lang. Tapos yung day. Okay? Lalagay niyo yung day. Kada transaction, ang ilalagay niyo na lang sa mga susunod dito is yung day. Yung month, hindi niyo na kailangang ulit-ulitin unless nag-change yung month. Okay? Pagdating natin sa description column, dito sa pinakauna dito, lalagay mo dito yung account na ilalagay mo sa debit. Okay. And then, kung magkano yung amount na ilalagay mo sa debit, syempre, lalagay mo sa debit. Pagtapos ka na mag-debit, edi credit na. Ang ginagawa natin sa account na nilalagay natin sa credit is nag-i-indent tayo ng konti. Kung sa paper kayo naggagawa, mga 1/2 inch yung ating indention. Siyempre, hindi ko magagawa yung 1/2 inch dito kasi malaki dito, di ba? Okay? So, maglalagay ka ng indention dun naman sa account na ilalagay mo sa credit. Tapos, yung amount na i-credit mo, syempre, lalagay mo sa credit. Ang tawag dito sa ginawa natin ito ay journal entry. Dapat yung debit at credit, kada journal entry equal, pantay. Debit should equal to credit. And then, don't forget, after you have recorded the account to be debited and the account to be credited, mag-i-indent ka lang din uli here, so second indention ka, ng short and concise explanation nung nangyaring transaction. You don't have to copy the whole transaction. Just give a short, brief, concise explanation. Okay. When you're done with your journal entry, pwede kang maglagay ng ganitong symbol. O kaya, mag-leave ka lang ng space. Okay? So, in the journalizing process na gagawin natin, you can look into your financial transaction worksheet in page 6 para mag-guide kayo dun sa mga account title na gagamitin nyo in journalizing. But what I will be doing today is diretso yung analysis. From the transaction, diretso dito. Kayo, since beginner students kayo, ang gagawin nyo is, you look at the transaction, then you look at the financial transaction worksheet para mag-guide kayo dun sa account titles na gagamitin nyo, tsaka kayo mag-journalize. Okay, let's start. Okay, so we have April 1. Anong gagawin natin? So, susundin natin yung format na ginawa ko dito. Ano ba yung year? Siyempre, 2020. Tapos, di ba, April. So, lalagay ko APR na lang. And then, the transaction is April 1. Yan. Marunong ka na maglagay ng date, di ba? Okay. So, again ha, huwag nyo ito isusulat dun ha. Ito ang starting point ng inyong handout. Okay? Miss Yunseri invested 6 million pesos to open landing on new travel services company. Di ba yun lang naman yung may effect? Okay? Magkano ang nilagay na cash sa company? 6 million. Cash is an asset, di ba? Kapag ang asset, tumataas, nilalagay natin sa debit. So, the first account title that we will be recording is cash. Debit, cash. Cash. Magkano yung cash na pinasok sa company? 6 million. Nilalagay ko dun 6 million. Sir, anong gagawin natin dito sa posting reference column? Huwag kang excited, sa dulo pa yan. Okay? Okay, next. Sabi natin, in each transaction, pag may debit, may credit. So, anong credit nito? Kung maaalala nyo yung analysis natin, di ba? Cash investment is a capital investment. So, capital is also affected. Okay? Pag nagkakaroon tayo ng capital, nilalagay natin sa credit. So, ang nilalagay natin sa credit, yung capital account ng owner. Siyempre, susundin nyo kung ano yung nasa chart of accounts. Ang nakalagay sa chart of accounts natin, account 301 is Yun Capital. So, ganun ko din susulat dito. And remember, ini-indent po natin. So, i-indent ko din. Magkano yung capital na yon? 6 million. Tapos, maglalagay tayo ng short explanation. And we are done with the journal entry for transaction number 1. This is April 1. Okay? Paano tayo nagbabasa ng journal entry? Ganito lang. Debit cash, 6 million. Credit, Yun Capital, 6 million. Ganun lang. Debit cash, 6 million. Credit, Yun Capital, 6 million. Tuloy natin. April 2. Paid pre-operating expenses for permits and licenses to start operations, 250,000. O, di ba yan ay mga gastos natin? So that those are, anong ginamit nating capital notation na nakaraang lesson, di ba? Organization expense. So, in organization expense, that is an expense. Pag nagkakaroon tayo ng expense, nilalagay natin sa debit. O, di yun din nalagay ko dito. Magkano yung organization expense na ginastos? 250,000. Ngayon, paid. So, anong pinangbayad? Cash. Cash is what? An asset. Eh, nagbayad ka. Nawalan ka ng asset, credit. So, ang ilalagay natin sa credit ngayon, yung cash na pinangbayad mo. So, credit, cash. Same amount. Meron pa ulit tayo isang transaction noong April 2. Bank borrowing was approved, 100,000. So, nagkaroon ng cash ang company dyan. Cash is an asset. Pag nagkakaroon ng asset, nilalagay sa debit. Nanghiram ng pera, di ba? So, nagkaroon ng company ng cash. Di ganun din. Debit, cash. Baka ni inutang, 100,000. Okay? And then, anong katapat niya? Ano yung ginawa natin sa financial transaction worksheet? Nangutang, pero yung utang niya, mayroong written note of promise to pay. And when there is a written note of promise to pay, then we will be using the account notes payable. Notes payable is a liability. Pag nagkakaroon tayo ng utang, nilalagay natin sa credit. Then, lalagyan natin na description. Okay, we now proceed to the transaction in April 4. Purchase 2 units of a shuttle 15-seater van, 1,600,000 per vehicle, dalawa, so 1,600,000 times 2, 3,200,000. Anong asset nagkaroon tayo dito? Ito ay isang automobile. So lalagay ko account title sa debit ay automobile kasi ang automobile ay isang asset. Pag nagkakaroon tayo ng asset, nasa debit. Kaso, ano nangyari? On account, bayad na ba? Siyempre hindi pa. So, utang yun. Liability, pag nagkaroon tayo ng liability, lalagay natin sa credit. Anong uri ng utang yan? Accounts payable. For the same amount of 3,200,000. Then, description tayo. We proceed with April 6. Purchase 10 computer equipment sets, cash payment made. Yan yung ating inanalyze na kung 10 yung computer sets, tas 30,000 isa, edi 300,000 lahat ng equipment. Equipment is what? An asset. Pag nagkakaroon ka ng asset, lalagay natin sa debit. So magde-debit tayo ng account na equipment. Sorry, 30,000 times 10, 300,000. Okay. And then sabi sa transaction, cash payment was made. E di syempre, anong ginagawa natin? Dito medyo unti-unti na kayo masasanay. Cash payment ang nangyari. Cash is an asset na wala ng cash kasi nagbayad. Lalagay natin sa credit. Ang ating mga explanations ay hindi uniform ha. Kung ano yung best way na may explain nyo yung journal entry na hindi naman din sobrang haba, anything will be fine. Diretso tayo. Okay. April 7 tayo. Okay. Purchased office supplies amounting to 50,000 and paid rent in advance covering 6 months equivalent rent 150,000. Ano yung unang asset na binili? Office supplies. Office supplies is an asset. Pag nagkakaroon ng asset, lalagay natin sa debit. So magde-debit ako ng office supplies. Magkano yung office supplies? It's 50,000. So, lalagay ko sa debit 50,000. Ano pa yung isang binayaran? Paid rent in advance covering 6 months equivalent rent, 150,000. Di ba, anong sabi natin? Kapag ka nagbabayad ng expenses in advance, asset yun ng company kasi pambala nila yon sa mga susunod na buwan na dadaan. Eh di ba asset din yon? Ang anong uri na asset yun? Prepaid rent. Ang prepaid rent ay isang asset. Pag nagkakaroon ka, debit din. Paano yun? Eh di ba dapat credit na? Papasok tayo ngayon sa tinatawag natin na compound entry. Pag sinabing compound entry, pwedeng dalawa yung debit, tatlo yung credit. Ang mahalaga ay pantay yung amount ng debit sa credit. Okay lang yon. Hindi dapat kailangan laging take isa. Siyempre, alam nilang pakiramdam ng nag-iisa. Joke lang. Okay, so okay lang na dalawa yung debit, dalawa yung credit. Ang mahalaga ay equal yung amounts natin pag tinotal, debit versus credit. Okay, may isa pa tayong asset na i-record. So, lalagay ko dito, prepaid rent. Magkano? 150,000. Tapos kasi, nung April 7 ay binayaran yan. No? So, pwedeng i-total na lang natin. Ano i-credit natin dito? Binayaran. So, parang ganito. Credit ka ng cash. Pwedeng total na lang? Pwede. 150 plus 50. 50 plus 150. 200,000. Sir, pwede po ba yun? Debit office supplies, 50,000. Credit cash, 50,000. Tapos, next entry po ako, debit prepaid rent, 150. Credit cash, 150. Pwede din yun. Walang problema doon. Hindi ka matatanggal sa trabaho doon. Okay, let's move on with April 8. Purchase furniture and fixtures, 600,000, 200,000 binayaran ng cash yung balance on account. Anong asset yung nagkaroon tayo? Furniture and fixtures. Ganun din ulit. Asset nagkaroon, debit. Furniture and fixtures. For the total amount of 600,000. And then, ang binayaran kasi natin ng cash ay 200,000 lang. So, ganun din ulit. Sa cash, masasanay kayo na laging ganun. Debit pag nagkakaroon ng cash, credit pag pinababayad. Ganun lang lagi. Nagbayad ka ng cash, dito lang yun. Is our debit and credit equal already? Not yet, di ba? Kasi may sinabi na the balance was on account. 600,000 yung furniture, 200,000 pa lang nababayad mo. So may utang ka bang 400,000? Pag nagkakaroon ng utang, nilalagay sa credit. So credit, accounts, payable. Yung entry natin dito, compound entry din uli siya. Okay? And then, meron tayong transaction number 7, which happened on April 9. Okay. Started operations through rendering travel services, tapos cash payment. O yan, di ba? Nag-umpisa na tayong magbigay ng services sa kliyente. So, ito yung sa Batanes, 7,316 for 10 persons. So, 7,316 times 10 persons na nagbayad sa'yo, ang total cash na na-receive mo is 73,160. O sa cash, masasanay ka, naka-receive ka ng cash, so debit cash. for 73,160. Okay? Tapos syempre, kumita ka na dito, di ba? So, ito yung first entry natin na meron ngayong revenue. Okay? Pag nagkakaroon tayo ng revenue, ay nilalagay po natin sa credit. Di ba nagtutugma-tugma yung magkakapartner? So, pag kumikita tayo, revenue, nilalagay natin sa credit. Ngayon, ang usual na ginagamit nating account title is service revenue. Pero, since gumagamit tayo ng chart of accounts, kailangan natin sundin yon. So, this is, saan ba sila pumunta? Batanes. So, local lang. Local travel fees earned. Yun yung ating revenue account. Okay, let's continue with April 11. Pay the amount of one of the two shuttle vans. So, binayaran natin yung utang natin sa dalawang shuttle van. Di ba utang yon? Kasi accounts payable yon. Tapos, babayaran natin yung isa. Okay? So, kung 3,200,000 yung dalawa, yung isa, 1,600,000, binayaran natin yung isa. Ayan na. Yung utang natin mababawasan, di ba? Okay? Pag ang utang ay nababawasan, nilalagay sa debit. So, magde-debit ako ng utang account. Okay? Our liability account to use is accounts payable. So, debit, accounts payable. Nung binayaran mong amount ng utang na 1,600,000. Siyempre, anong pinambayad mo? O, ganun na naman ulit. Credit, cash. Diba? Habang napapractice kang mag-entry, mas nakukuha mo siya na mas madali. Dalila accounting. Okay, next is April 15. Oops. Paid salaries of employees, 95,000 cash. Okay. Pag nagbayad ka ng salaries, nagpasahod ka, so gumastos ka, ang salaries po ay expense. Pag nagkakaroon ng expense, lalagyan natin sa debit. Ang account title po na gagamitin natin ay salaries expense. To represent the expense is for salaries. Okay, syempre ano pinambayad mo? Cash na naman. Okay, and then we have April 18. Render travel services to customers, Wonderful Soul and Gyeonggi-do Day Tour, 5 persons, 38,888. But it is payable in 1 month, so on account. Okay, nag-render na tayo ng services to customers, dinala na natin sa Korea, pero hindi sila nagbabayad. Anong sabi natin dyan? When you have an expectation to receive payment from your customers, pero nagawa mo na yung service mo sa kanila, so you already earned that revenue. So, kung revenue pag-uusapan, meron na. So, okay na. Pero, expectation to receive pa lang. So, hindi pa cash kasi hindi pa natin nare-receive yung cash. So, since hindi cash, ang gagamitin natin? Accounts receivable. Okay? So, magkano yun? Multiply ulit natin. 38,888 times 5 is 194,440. So, lalagay ko dito debit. Accounts receivable, 194,440. And then, pwedeng service revenue, pero since ito ay may chart of accounts, international travel fees earned. Bakit international? Kasi saan sila dinala? Sa South Korea. Sa Seoul. So, debit accounts receivable, credit, international travel fees earned. Okay, April 19 tayo. Paid 7,000 for minor repairs of automobile. Okay, so ang gagamitin natin, syempre, kailangan ng repairs ng automobile, baka kailangan tapos or kailangan ayusin. So, gumastos tayo ng repairs and maintenance expense. So, debit lang tayo ng repairs and maintenance expense. Magkano yung ginastos natin? 7,000. Okay, anong pinabayad natin? Cash. Lalagay ito sa credit. You got it right. Okay, so pumupunta na po ng Davao yung sulat ko, sorry. Okay. Sige. Next tayo. April, mahaba April 23. O, dito ko na uli susulat yun sa taas. So, break muna tayo. Okay, we proceed with April 23. Receive advance payment for the following travels. O, pag naka-receive tayo ng advance payment, automatic na yun, cash yun na-receive ng company. Okay? So, isang 6,000, o, magkakomplete ako dito, So, 6,454 times 8 persons. So, 6,454, 51,632. And then, meron pa tayong 10 persons na 63,800. Ito yung Cebu, ito yung Japan. Okay? Ang gusto kong kunin dito, magkano yung total na cash na nakuha ng company? So, 638,000 plus 51,632. 689,632. Since the company received advance payment, we will debit an asset account, which is cash. For the total amount na na-receive nila, 689,632. Tapos, anong sabi natin? Pag advance payment pa lang, pero hindi pa natin sila nadadala sa Cebu, hindi pa natin nadadala sa Japan, hindi pa natin nagagawa yung service, this is what you call unearned revenue. And unearned revenue is a liability account. Kasi, parang ang dating, ang utang natin sa customers, yung mabigyan sila ng service. Kasi nagbayad na sila eh. Okay? So, we will credit isang Cebu, isang Japan. So, isang local, isang international. So, for the first one, we have unearned local travel fees for the Cebu trip, 51,632. And then for the Japan, yung 638,000. Receive advance payment from customers. Okay, let's continue with April 25. Received payment from 3 customers of the Wonderful Soul Tree, 5 days, 4 nights, plus Gyeonggi-do Day Tour who went to South Korea on April 18. Ilang tao yun? 5. So, compute natin ulit. So, 194,440. Di ba 5 tao yan? 38,888 isa. Pwede natin siya i-multiply ng 3 persons na nagbayad over 5 persons na total kung ilan talaga sila. Okay? So, 194,440 times 3 over 5 is 116,664. Or alternatively, pwede yung pinanggalingan, which is 38,888 times tatlong nagbayad. 116,664. Kung na-receive natin yan, galing sa customers. Pag nakaka-receive tayo galing sa customers ng cash, edi debit cash. 116,664. Okay. Tatanggalin na natin sa listahan ng utang ng may utang sa atin. Credit accounts receivable. Okay. And then, let's continue. Oh, dalawa na lang pala. Okay. April 29, the owner had an emergency and has withdrawn 30,000 cash for personal use. Okay, so pag nag-withdraw po ang owner ng cash from the company, that is a drawing transaction. When there is a drawing transaction, you debit it. So we will use the account Yun Drawing. Magkano? 30,000. Ano ba kinuha niya sa company? Cash. Eh, di credit, cash. The owner withdrawn cash for personal use. Sana lang. Okay, April 30. Medyo sinagad, sabay-sabay. Nagbayad ng salaries na 95,000, utilities na 12,000, gas and oil na 10,000. Puro expense to. Okay? And then we have 3 expense accounts na gagamitin dito. Salaries expense, utilities expense, gas and oil expense. Lahat yon nasa debit. Tapos yung gas and oil natin. Okay? Magkano kaya lahat ng expense na yan? 95,000 plus 12,000 plus 10,000 gives us a total cash outlay of 117,000. Oh. Binayaran to lahat ng cash. So, ano kay credit natin dito? Cash. And we're done. Okay, so what are the key points that we need to understand in journalizing? Again, remember, write the year, the month, and the date. Hindi nyo kailangang isulat paulit-ulit ang month. Okay? Yung ano lang, yung date lang mismo. Unless mag-change ka na ng month, kailangan mo na isulat yung month. Okay? And then, account to be debited. Then, indent natin, account to be credited. Pwedeng magkaroon ng tatlong debit, isang credit, isang debit, dalawang credit. Okay lang. Okay? In every transaction, then the amount of debit should equal the amount of credit. Which means that in every transaction, debit and credit should always be equal. Okay. Diba? Ang saya? Okay. So, wag nyo akong gagayahin ha, kasi kulang lang yung space natin, kaya pabura-bura ako. Pero dapat, habang nagsusulat kayo dun sa handout nyo, dire-diretso lang kayo. Pag napuno, tsaka kayo magne-next page. Okay? So, dapat ang una nyo, page 1. Tapos page 2, yung kasunod, tas page 2. Okay? Hanggang maubos nyo. Okay? Ganun siya. So, I hope you understand the process of journalizing at hindi na tayo magpapatumpik-tumpik pa. Next video, diretso tayo sa next step of the accounting process. After journalizing, we will do posting. Thank you and have a great day.
Won't you take